Hey guys, how's it going? Team Yugi Fields here with another deck profile, and today we're going to be looking at my Kaiju Mermail deck list. I just started testing this, and I actually like it a lot more than other variants that are currently being played. There was one build that just topped, I think I got like first place at the Indianapolis Regional or something like that. And the guy was playing 3 Gen X Undyne and 2 Gen X Controller and Allure Darkness, and I thought that build was very, very bad. To me, it doesn't work. I tested it, and it bricked every single time I tried to play it. I would always see Allure of Darkness without being able to have a Gen X controller, and it just made it bad considering I was just looking for an OTK, and the Allure of Darkness prevented me from getting OTKs because I didn't see any of the cards necessary to get the effect off. So this is the current Mermail list that I have for right now. I have another variant that I might post, but it's really not that different. So let's hop right into this. We are playing 3 Mermail Atlantean, really good, obviously. I'm actually playing 2 Megalo and 1 lead because you only need to play 1 Megalo or 2 Megalo out to win the game. You could even play 1 Megalo out and win the game, in all honesty. As long as you see one of this, usually you're all set, but having 2 is just the overkill boards. Then I play the 1 Pike and the 1 Gund because they're searchable off of Atlantean. So that's the Mermail lineup. Onto the Atlanteans, we are playing 3 Neptibus because this card is broken, obviously. Playing 3 of this makes the deck just do crazy stuff. I'm really hoping they leave this card at 3 and they don't hit it. And then double Dragoons. Obviously, the card's really good. You want to play 2 of that no matter what. Then I do double Marksman, double Infantry. I don't really see anyone playing 3 of either of these. I do think that 2 is a proper ratio unless you're playing like a pure Atlantean build. Then I play the 1 Moon Glacia and the 1 Diva. It's really, really good. Then moving on to the Kaiju stuff that I have here. We play triple Gamseel and double Kumongus. Now, this is really, really good, and I'll explain a little bit as to why it's so good. Kumongus can, if you hard draw it and you're playing against Blue Eyes, is very, very good because you can tribute their Spirit Dragon, and Kumongus is a level 7, so they can't use it for any of their rank 8 Xyz plays, which is really good. And then, obviously, Gamseel is really good because in hand, he can be used as a discard outlet for any of your water cards that need discarding. So it's a really good engine, and it just clears boards that need to be cleared. And I think it's the best engine currently in the game. Then I just play the double Maxi because you always go second, so if your opponent starts going off on their turn 1, you want to draw a bit. Moving on to the spells now. Play triple Instant Fusion. Gotta play 3 of this card in the deck, it's too good. Then I'm playing 2 Interrupted Kaiju Slumbers. I felt that I was going to play 3 of this at first, but then I opted to play 2 because you really only need to see it once in the game, and then it's kind of dead at that point. So yeah, 2 of this card is pretty solid for a ratio. Then I play double Twin Twister, really good considering you're OTKing every single game. That's the point of this card, is to clear that back row that needs to be cleared. Then I play double Desires, 1 Upstart. Some people opt to play 3 Desires. In this deck, you don't want to play 3. You want to resolve this card once after you've done all your searching off of your Mermail and Atlantean cards, and that's it. Then on to the rest of the spells here. I have 1 Mizuchi, which is obviously really good. I think this is the best Abyss scale to search. Then I play 1 Maria Greed. I think Maria Greed is really good, just in case you draw those brick hands with water cards when you need to replace stuff to try and draw into your other combos. Then I play the 1-for-1 and the Raigeki, because this is an extra way to get to your Neptibus, and this is another way to clear your opponent's board other than Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. So that is the main deck. We will now move on to the extra deck. We're playing 1 Tatsunoko with its parent Coral Dragon. This this is just really good cards to play in this deck. It's completely ridiculous how good it is. Then I play the 1 Trish and the 1 Leo. I opted for a smaller synchro lineup because I'm playing the Kaijus, so considering that Kumongous is also level 7 and most of your Mermail guys are level 7 for your big beat sticks, you can go into your rank 7 plays with your Kaijus and your Mermails, which is very, very useful. So the synchro variant is not as strong in this. Then I'm playing the 1 Dweller, the 1 Castell. These are just kind of staple cards. It's pretty self-explanatory. Dweller is really good. I was playing it at 2 before, but I had to make some extra deck room. One of the spider guy, he's really good. There's no explanation for that. It's just really good. Then we're playing the Utopia Brigade. The only option that I had was to pull the Prime for a 2nd Dweller, but I want to be able to get this card's effect to resolve twice for the most part, if I can, obviously. Moving on to the rank 7s, we're playing the 1 Big Eye, the 1 Dracosac, the 1 Flare Metal, and the 1 Abyssgaios. Like I said, heavier rank 7 build, considering we are playing the Kaijus, which is very useful. That's just all the more reason to be playing all these cards. A lot of these cards will steal games for you very easily, which is absolutely awesome. And then the 1 Norden to round this deck profile off. Probably the best card in the deck next to Neptibus is the Norden when you're able to play it. So that's it for this deck profile, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been my Kaiju Mermail deck. I am really enjoying this. Seeing I have my Nationals qualifier for next year's Nationals now, I'm probably just going to play this deck to whatever event I go to and see how I do with it, because it's just a lot of fun, and I love to see how much damage I can put on board with this deck, because it makes your opponent cry for the most part, considering that you could like do boards that do over 20,000 damage in 1 turn. So that's it though for this deck profile. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below what you think about it. Tell me what you want to see coming up next in new videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, don't forget to subscribe. This is Team Yugi Feels signing out.